What is up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. This is Kyle Smith, Arizona drummer, and today we are putting the Evans DB1 drumheads and cymbals to the test. Now, I downloaded this app here, which measures the decibel amounts that are going on. As you can see there, it's going up as I get louder. What we're gonna do is we're gonna put that decibel reader up and we're gonna see what it sounds like here in the room with our real Evans drumheads on the acoustic kit and our Sabian cymbals. Then what we're gonna do is swap out all of the drumheads with the DB1 drumheads and the DB1 cymbals made by Evans. Again, the purpose of these drumheads and cymbals is to dramatically reduce the volume of your drum set so you can play in places where you might need to be a little bit more quiet, like an apartment. Maybe you rent a room in a bigger house. Maybe you have neighbors that are not okay with you playing the drums. This is a solution for you. And with Evans Century percussion triggers that you can put on the cymbals or on the drum heads, you can play this kit like it's fully electronic and put your own custom sounds, samples, and other things inside, and you get that real feel of real cymbals and heads, but in your ears you get to hear what an acoustic kit would sound like, or maybe some other cool sounds. Now, I do want to extend a big thank you to my friends over at Evans Drumheads. They did provide these drumheads and cymbals. In fact, if you click right here, you can actually see the video where we unboxed these drumheads and cymbals, and you can go through the whole unboxing experience there where we talk a little bit about what comes in the packages and so much more. So make sure to go check out this video. And last but certainly not least, we will be using the Evans pull cord drum key for all of the head changing in this video, and we'll show just how rapid this new tool is. Now, let's put the DB1 to the test. All right, guys, so first things first, what we're gonna do is just hear what the kit sounds like with regular heads, regular cymbals. We've got the decibel reader right up there. You'll see it cut to that now. So we've got the decibel reader on the iPhone showing us how loud the kit is in this room with regular Evans drum heads and regular Sabian cymbals. And then what we'll do is we'll switch all of this to the DB1 drum heads, the DB1 cymbals, and check that out. So let's see what we got. All right, guys, now what we're gonna do is get all these heads changed, the cymbals changed out, and we'll see what the difference is. All right, guys, so as you can see, we have all of the DB1 drum heads on the snare, all the rack toms. We've got our DB1 cymbals here, and we're going to go ahead and do a sound test. Like you can see, the DB reader is back up right in front of the camera, set up, ready to go. And what we're gonna do is, again, just play along to the kit. I'm gonna try not to hit the acoustic cymbals as best as I can, and we will hear the difference, but also see the difference in the decibel reader. So, with that being said, let's get into it. All right, guys, so now what we're gonna do, we're gonna get off the kit, we're gonna see the difference in the measurement, and we'll see just how many decibels these drum heads and cymbals cut out. All right, guys, so as you just heard with the mixed volume underneath the mics, as well as in the room with just camera microphones, and looking at the decibel reader, you are seeing and hearing a dramatic reduction in decibels. In some cases, up to 20, 30 points. Although we had a couple of peak volume areas that were relatively similar from a dB measurement, a lot of that has to do with where I placed the iPhone. It was right here next to the cymbals, so whenever we hit this crash cymbal really hard, we did have some reverberation into the iPhone. But still, we barely scratched 103 decibels, even with a couple accidental acoustic cymbal hits. And when we had the acoustic cymbals, we were closer to 120. So again, a huge difference when it comes to the max decibel levels. And then you look at the averages, we were averaging well over 100 with the acoustic drum heads and acoustic cymbals, and we were barely touching 90, most cases under 90, sometimes 80 decibels when we had the DB1 drum heads and DB1 cymbals on the kit. So guys, this is a super effective option if you're looking for high quality mesh heads, high quality steel cymbals that are going to still sound and feel a lot like acoustic drums, but are going to drastically reduce that volume. And again, guys, these are very affordable. The cymbal pack's only a couple $100. The drum head pack also very affordable. I'm gonna have all of those linked down below so you can check them out for yourselves. In fact, the cymbals even come with this awesome cymbal case, fits all of these cymbals plus more if you decide to expand your cymbals. And again, my friends, we use the Evans pull cord drum key for all of the head changing in this video, and it made it quick, rapid, fast, and easy. So again, that'll also be linked down below so you can pick one up for yourself and elevate your drum tuning game and make changing heads a piece of cake. I love these things so much, I have 2 of them. So again, I cannot recommend that tool enough, or this awesome Evans DB1 drum head pack and the Evans DB1 cymbal pack. Now, they don't just sell these in packs, you can actually get them individually as well. In fact, the 14-inch floor tom on this Yamaha Stage Custom Birch kit, I had to order that one separately, so that way I could have the full kit set up with these DB1 drum heads. And you can get it for all your toms, you can get those specialty snare drum heads, and you can get the different cymbals. So if you just need maybe a ride, a crash, and a hi-hat, you can do that as well. So there are a lot of options out there to customize your DB1 drum set however it makes the most sense to you. I will have all that linked down below. Again, all the different drum head sizes, different drum head options, the different cymbals, all of that linked down below where you can pick that up for yourself. And if you're a Player Circle member, which you should be by now, you can put in the code that comes with the box and reap the reward of registering that product and getting your points. Again, all of those points go towards future purchases. You can put them in for giveaway entries. There's so many things that you can do with your points as you redeem them for your products. Now, while you're online already getting signed up for memberships, make sure check out our Patreon, where you can join at the $5 snare drum level or the $10 drum set level. You get all kinds of perks like behind the scenes videos, extra content, unedited content, early releases, all kinds of goodies, and a big thank you to our drum set level member Patreons right here. And my friends, we will have brand new merch items dropping this month in January, so make sure hit the link down below so you can be first to see the new merchandise that's coming out and pick it up for yourself. Again, all of those proceeds come right back to the channel so I can keep doing things like making the kit, finding the kit, behind the kit, inside the kit, and all the other awesome stuff we do like reviews, covers, unboxings, and everything in between. But that is going to close up today's video. Make sure to hit all the links below, like this video, and comment down below what you thought of the Evans DB1 drum heads and cymbals. So thank you so much for watching, and I will see all of you in the next one.